Is your stomach feeling heavy, even after eating something as light as an eyeball? Does a banana supposed to help your digestion leave you bloated, stiff, and weirdly sluggish? That's not coincidence. That's not age catching up either. That's your liver quietly waving a red flag, and it's doing it with a smile on its face. Because the enemy here is the one you trust the most. The enemy is the food you call healthy. And trust me, this isn't just another trend talk about sugars or gluten. This is deeper. This is the science they never taught you. Because if they did, too many healthy brands would collapse overnight. Let me tell you something real, and let me make it crystal clear. This story isn't about diet fads. It's about why your liver is quietly failing even when you do everything right. Now here's what most elders believe: eat fruits, drink juices, cut the fat, avoid red meat. Simple, right? But what if I told you that this formula, what you've trusted for decades, is the reason behind your liver's decay? Yup, that's the shock we're unraveling right now. Let's walk into the first major truth no one warns you about. Your liver doesn't hate unhealthy food. Your liver hates constant work. You eat a bowl of grapes at 8 a.m., boom, 23 grams of fructose slam into your blood. You wash it down with fresh squeezed orange juice. That's another 26 grams. Fruit sugar doesn't spike like table sugar, but it sneaks through your liver, not your muscles. And what does your liver do with it? It starts converting it not into energy, but into fat, and that fat, it builds up inside your liver like sludge in a water pipe. Now let's zoom out for a second. Imagine your liver is a filter. It handles your blood, your hormones, your toxins, your nutrients, all day, all night, non-stop. When that filter gets clogged with fat, aka non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, it loses function, slowly, quietly, until the damage is almost irreversible. You won't feel it, you won't see it, but you might feel tired at 3 p.m. You might feel weirdly full after meals. You might feel itchy at night, all tiny signs of a liver screaming for help. And the worst part, you think you're helping it by eating healthier. Oh, the irony is brutal. Here's another truth bomb. Bananas, apples, raisins, low-fat yogurt, oat milk, they're all loaded with natural sugars that skip your pancreas and slam straight into your liver. Yup, even organic ones, even those green label ones with heart logos on them. You're told fruit is great for fiber, but most seniors don't chew enough. Most seniors don't digest like they used to. So guess what? All that fiber, it doesn't get absorbed, it ferments. It causes gas, pressure, and inflammation, especially when your digestion is already slow. And the bloat, it isn't belly fat, it's your liver reacting under stress. Let's take a sharp turn into a routine no one analyzes. Breakfast. You wake up, have 2 boiled eggs and an apple. Sounds clean, right? But hold up, let's talk nutrient balance. Eggs is protein, apple, sugar. But where's the fat? Where's the slow carb? Without those, your body digests too fast. Your insulin spikes, and your liver, again, becomes the sponge that takes the hit. Now if you're over 60, your bile production is already reduced, which means fat digestion is slow. But without enough good fat, your body can't absorb vitamin D, K, A, or E. That's right, your low-fat breakfast could be blocking your immune system from doing its job. Oh, and let's address the hidden saboteur, snacking. Little bites between meat, those apple slices, those low-fat yogurts, that healthy trail mix. They keep your insulin dancing up and down all day. And when insulin's always active, your liver is never at rest. It can't detox. It can't reset. It can't regenerate. You want to fix that? Then you've got to start by thinking differently. Eat to let your liver rest. Give it gaps between meals. Give it protein it can use. Give it fats it can convert. And remove the constant sugar drip. Here's a quick formula that works like magic. A breakfast that includes protein, fat, fiber-rich, slow carbs. Think scrambled eggs with olive oil and spinach. Think chia pudding with almond milk and cinnamon. Not bananas. You're feeding your liver not with less, but with smart. Now let's break into the full nutrition stack your liver actually loves. First, protein. Your liver uses amino acids to build enzymes and process hormones. Aim for 0.8 to 1 gram per kilogram of body weight. So if you're 70 kilograms, that's 56-70 grams of protein daily. Eggs, turkey, lentils, tofu. Yes, tofu. Just don't fry it in seed oil. Second, magnesium. Calms inflammation, regulates liver enzyme function. You need around 350-400 milligram daily. Best sources: spinach, pumpkin seeds, black beans, not pills, real food. Third, choline. Most seniors are deficient. Choline clears fat from the liver. You'll find it in eggs, beef liver, salmon. One egg, about 105 milligram. You need 450-550 milligram daily. It's that important. And last, omega-3s, anti-inflammatory, cleanses liver fat. Fish oil or wild-caught salmon twice a week. 2 grams per serving is gold. But if you're thinking I already do this and I still feel off, then let's talk about lifestyle. Do you eat past 8 p.m.? That's one of the most common mistakes. It disrupts liver detox cycle, which peaks between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Do you take 5-6 small meals daily? That never lets your liver rest. Instead, try eating within a 10-hour window. Do you drink water with meals? That can dilute digestive enzymes and overwork the gut-liver axis. Drink water 30 minutes before or 1 hour after, not during. And what about posture? If you slump after meals, your organs get compressed. Sit straight, let your digestion flow. These things sound small, but they're not. Now let's tap into screen time. Do you scroll while you eat? That's a problem. It blocks mind-gut connection. Your body doesn't register food. Digestion weakens. The liver works harder because food isn't prepped properly. Mindful eating matters, not for Zen, but for liver health. The more we ignore these basics, the faster our systems crash without a warning sign. So don't rely on guesswork. Don't let your liver keep working like a burnt-out engine. It's time to give it exactly what it needs, and nothing that burns it out. Let's get straight into something that's been overlooked for decades. When your body absorbs nutrients, your liver isn't just a filter. It's the command center breaking down toxins, distributing nutrients, regulating cholesterol, and controlling fat storage. But once you overwhelm it with the wrong signals, it begins storing fat inside itself, slowing its functions, and quietly failing over time. Now if you're over 60, chances are your liver is not running at full capacity anymore, not because of disease, but because of wear and tear, misinformed choices, and nutrient exhaustion. Let's start where damage begins, the fastest, at the table. Most people think fiber is always good, but here's the catch. As you age, your stomach acid levels drop, especially after 60. That means you're digesting food more slowly, or sometimes not at all. So when you eat healthy whole grains or thick-cut oats or raw vegetables without chewing properly, they rot inside the gut before absorption. What? Yep, they ferment and trigger something called endotoxin release. These toxins enter the bloodstream and head straight to your liver. And the worst part, you think you're eating clean, but inside, the inflammation is building. Now let's clear something else up. There's a reason why so many elders feel worse after a salad than they do after soup. It's not the vegetables, it's the raw food requires stronger enzymes and more acid to break down. If your digestion is weak, you're not getting the nutrients, you're just exhausting your liver and gut lining. So switch to warm, lightly cooked veggies. Spinach sautéed in olive oil. Carrots steamed with turmeric. Not only does that ease digestion, but it gives your liver what it actually needs. Low-stress processing. Let's talk protein, because this one is crucial. If you're not eating enough protein, your liver is undernourished. Yep, it can't repair itself. Most seniors eat tea and toast, rice and yogurt, maybe a little chicken here and there. That's not enough. You need a bare minimum of 60 grams per day just for maintenance, not to gain muscle, just to hold function. Think 2 eggs, eat 12 dream 3 ounces chicken, 22 dreams. Half cup lentils, 9 dreams. 1 scoop protein powder, 20 dreams. But there's more. If you're eating protein without vitamin B6 and iron, you can't convert those amino acids into anything useful. So your liver ends up storing UN-finished materials, adding to the stress. The combo that works? Eggs, spinach, a pinch of sea salt in the morning. You get choline, iron, sulfur, and clean protein, all liver gold. Oh, and cut the soy milk, oat milk, almond milk fakes. They're filled with stabilizers and emulsifiers that destroy gut bacteria. And when gut bacteria go out of balance, your immune system drops, your blood sugar swings, and again, the liver takes the fall. Let's bring this all together. What you eat is one part, but when you eat may be even more powerful. Late-night meals trigger insulin late into the evening. That disrupts growth hormone, which disrupts liver repair. Your liver is most active between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. If it's busy digesting food during that window, it can't detoxify your blood. That's when things start leaking into circulation. Ammonia, bile acids, damaged hormones. So the fix: stop eating by 7 p.m. Let your system rest. Let your body shift into repair mode without distraction. Now let's dig deeper. Sugar in fruits like grapes, mangoes, bananas, especially when juiced, or pure liver overload. Even honey, if taken at night, can spike your blood sugar. You might feel warm, then itchy, then wake up at 3 a.m. with a fuzzy head. That's your body detoxing too late. And remember this: if you're drinking detox teas but still eating dairy and fried food, that's like washing your floor while leaving the windows open in a dust storm. Detox isn't a drink, it's a strategy. Reduce inflammation, space out meals, prioritize minerals, then your liver cleans itself. Let's talk habits. If you sit all day, blood flow to your liver drops. Motion moves your lymph system. The lymph system carries toxins out. No movement, toxin stagnation. You don't need to jog, just walk 20 minutes. Swing your arms. Breathe deeper. Yep, deep breathing matters. It pushes your diaphragm down and massages your liver underneath. Now, something rarely discussed: your emotions affect your liver. Chronic anger, resentment, stress. They all raise cortisol, and cortisol sends your liver into alert mode. That means it starts preserving fat and restricting bile, which leads to constipation, skin flare-ups, acid reflux. You want liver peace? Then reduce mental noise. Don't sleep with TV on. Don't scroll news right before bed. Don't argue during dinner. Simple, obvious, but a massive difference. Let's not forget medications. So many elders take multiple drugs: blood pressure pills, statins, sleeping aids, antacids. These all pass through the liver. When you stack them daily, especially with low hydration, it wears your liver thin. Always discuss with your pharmacist if your meds are liver heavy. Some supplements like milk thistle and NAC can support detox, but only if used wisely. And if you're already struggling with morning fatigue, yellowish eyes, strong urine smell, random itchiness, right side rib pressure, then please do not ignore these. They're not small signs. They're the start of dysfunction. But don't panic. The liver is one of the only organs that can regrow cells if you give it the right conditions. And that starts with reducing sugar, spacing meals, improving protein quality, getting trace minerals, staying hydrated, sleeping by 10 p.m., moving a little each day, calming the mind before meal, and just a little something before we go deeper. There has to be a reliable support, a tool that calms the nervous system, that helps the liver relax, that aligns your hormones and stress cycle in harmony. It exists, and the moment we place it right, it can turn decades of damage into a fresh start. Now, if you've followed this far, your perspective on healthy eating is already shifting, not because of trends, but because the science, when seen clearly, no longer allows for confusion. Your liver is not mysterious. It is a mechanical organ with predictable needs and dangerous thresholds. Let's finish the structure now. If your stool is pale, your energy low, your digestion irregular, that is not age, that is not coincidence, that is underperformance of bile flow, and bile flow is 100% liver regulated. So if the liver is producing weak bile, or not pushing it through fast enough, you get incomplete digestion, poor nutrient absorption, and buildup of toxins that circulate back into the bloodstream. One of the quickest ways to support this bile issue: add bitter vegetables, radicchio, arugula, dandelion greens. These stimulate the liver directly, no pills needed. Combine them with healthy fat, like avocado or extra virgin olive oil, and you help deliver fat-soluble vitamins with ease. That's vitamin A, D, E, and K. Without fat and bile, you can't absorb any of them. Now let's talk hydration. Most elders drink water reactively, after a meal, after walking, or only when thirsty. That's too late. Hydration must begin in the morning, before the liver even begins its major detox cycle. A glass of warm water with a pinch of sea salt and a splash of lemon. Not magical, but functional. The lemon stimulates stomach acid. The salt restores trace minerals, and warm temperature helps circulation without shocking the system. Now we need to pause and review something big. There's a reason you've done everything right and still feel off. Because your nervous system is still in fight mode. Your breath is shallow, your jaw is tight, your sleep is choppy, And all of that, whether you notice it or not, is directly affecting liver enzymes. Cortisol blocks natural liver repair. Adrenaline drains nutrient stores. And chronic low-grade stress keeps the liver in high alert, even if you're sitting calmly. That's where one solution finally makes real sense. You've made changes to food. You've fixed sleep timing. But your system is still on too much. That's why calming the nervous system isn't just a bonus, it's essential. And that's exactly what a good support tool should offer. Not a drug, not another supplement bottle, but a real device that helps turn off the overthinking and lets the system go into repair. There is one that stands out, simple, portable, built for seniors. It's called the Chill Pill Sleep Aid device. This tool sends low-frequency pulses to your palm, targeting your parasympathetic nerves to shift you out of stress mode. That's the body's rest phase. Once activated, your blood pressure drops, your cortisol fades, your breathing slows, your liver enzymes return to baseline. This is not theory. This is how the nervous system and liver talk. You use it before bed, it helps your liver enter detox state. You use it after a stressful moment, it clears cortisol out faster. And the best part, it requires no medicine, no swallowing, no prescription. You hold it like a pebble, turn it on, let it do the work. Oh, and in case you think you'll get used to it and it'll stop working, it has multiple intensity levels. So you can adjust it daily depending on your mood and tension. It fits in your pocket, charges like a phone, and lasts for elders who want support without side effects. This is the smartest tool I've seen in decades. It's not a fad, it's an actual action. You won't have to wait months. You'll feel calmer in minutes, and your liver benefits from the very first session. Now remember, if you keep sipping sweetened tea and thinking it's healthy, if you keep taking detox pills while skipping protein, you're building a house on mud. Everything looks clean on the surface, until it caves in. You need to take liver care personal. Build a plate with intention. 3 ounces grilled protein, 1 cup cooked bitter vegetables, 1 teaspoon healthy fat, a cup of tea, without sugar, no dessert, no juice, no milk. Eat it slow, eat it before 7 p.m. Let your liver rest while you rest. Then bring in your chill pill before sleep to calm your nerves, and let your system do what it was built to do. Repair. This isn't about trends, this isn't about opinions, this is logic, this is proof, this is what works. If you can feel calmer, sleep deeper, and detox better without a single pill, why wouldn't you? No pressure, no fluff, just a clear solution. If your liver has been stressed for years, this is the first step to peace. You deserve a break. Your body deserves a break. Give it that tool and never look back.